A chocolate torte lives in that sweet spot between elegance and indulgence, dense, fudgy, and built entirely on the strength of chocolate, butter, and well-whipped eggs. Hi, my name is Kyle, and welcome to Worldwide Campus News and Entertainment. And today we're going to show you how to make for the European-style dessert, homemade chocolate torte. So the first thing that you want to start by preheat your oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to make sure the oven will be nice and hot. You need to take 9-inch springform pan with the leak proof. You want to line the bottom and the sides around with parchment paper, but today we're going to use the one with the silicone. You're also going to wrap extra iron with heavy-duty aluminum foil if you want extra leak protection. What we have here in the metal bowl, we're going to combine 1 stick of unsalted butter. We just already cut it into 8 tablespoons of each one, and 3/4 cup of semi-sweet or bittersweet chocolate chips. We're going to put this into a double boiler. Just put this over medium-low heat until the butter and the chocolate is going to melt. Making sure to use a rubber spatula to move the butter and the chocolate all the way around. You have to make sure to keep your eye on the butter and the chocolate until nice and smooth. The water is not touching on the bottom of the bowl while we keep stirring the butter and the chocolates to keep melting over. Alright, we're almost getting there. The butter and the chocolate is almost getting nice and smooth. We're using the one with rubber spatula. After the butter and the chocolate to keep moving around as it melted. That looks good. We're going to remove from the heat and we're going to finish the rest of the ingredients. Alright, we're going to finish the rest of the ingredients that we melted in the butter and the chocolate. Into this chocolate, we're going to put a 1/2 cup of first of granulated sugar. And a 1/4 cup of natural unsweetened cocoa. We're going to switch it to the whisk from the rubber spatula. Just want to give this a stir. The sugar and the cocoa just combine into the butter and the melted chocolate. Now we always separate at room temperature 6 large eggs. Now we're going to go for the yolks right into the chocolate. Oh yeah, and don't forget to add the vanilla and the salt. We're going to put 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. And we just already put the yolks together. We're going to keep going. Alright, it's just thickening up. We're going to set this for momentarily. Now to this, in a separate bowl, we're going to be using the one with KitchenAid stand mixer. We're going to insert it with a wire attachment. We're going to throw these egg whites right into here. For this white, we're going to beat it until foamy. You see that? It's very nice and foamy. We're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar. And you're going to slowly add in the remaining 1/2 cup of granulated sugar for a second. Now you want to whip to stiff, glossy peak. Alright, as you can see, it's very nice and stiff, glossy peak. After we whipping the egg whites, the cream of tartar, and the remaining granulated sugar. Here's the egg white has been whipped over. When you flip the bowl over, and it doesn't fall. Okay. The egg whites just plop into the chocolate. Now we're going to fold the egg whites has been just whipped over to the chocolate mixture. We have to take care of it. Right, we just keep folding over it that we're making a lot of mess. As we flip over, the egg whites just pop over from the second bowl. We just need to put 1/3 of the egg whites has been just beat over, and you have to fold it using a rubber spatula. We're going to do it for little by little. And we're almost getting there. Let's finish the rest of the egg whites. The egg white just accidentally fell over after the second bowl, and it pops right out here. Boy, we're making so nervous. Alright, going to keep folding one last more. Get those chocolate mixtures everywhere to fold it into the egg whites. Oh yeah, and don't forget to spray with nonstick cooking spray before you go to line it with some parchment paper onto the springform pan. Alright, this just fold in. We're going to pour this batter into the prepared pan, and we decide to use a cookie sheet lined with some aluminum foil, that way for easy to carry and prevents for spillage. We're going to pour this right into the prepared pan. The springform pan that we just already placed it onto the cookie sheet lined with some aluminum foil, easy to carry on, prevents for spillage. Alright, we're going to pop this in the oven. It has been preheated for 350 degrees for 1 hour. Always remember, just keep an eye on it in the oven. Alright, it looks ready. We're just taking it out of the oven. We're going to put this on a cooling rack. We're going to allow the cake to cool for 2 hours. Alright, it's been after 2 hours. The center will puff, crack slightly, and then settle as it cools. Using the toothpick to check insert it in the center of the cake, and it comes out clean. So once the cake cools completely, you're going to unmold it by peeling the foil. We're going to take it off from the pan. Isn't that smells great? We're going to unlock the edges of the pan, lift it. Now you want to peel the straps of parchment from the edges, like we just had the silicone one. This just comes out really easily. Then you want to carefully lift the cake and you're going to transfer it onto a platter. We decided we're going to use the one where the cake board has been just wrapped it with aluminum foil and covered with some plastic wrap tightly. Now here's the trick. Before you're going to put it into the platter, you need to use the cooling rack. Then you're going to flip it over, take out the plate, then peel the bottom from the parchment. We have the silicone one. Oh, it's almost getting collapsed. Cake board, and flip it up. This little pieces fell over. Pop these for the platter. And here it is. Homemade chocolate torte. Almost completely finished. Now the list of the serving notes. You can dust with cocoa or powdered sugar. You can serve with whipped cream or berries, or evenly texture improved after chilling overnight, denser, fudgier, more intense. We're going to give this to a slice and see how it looks. We're going to be using powdered sugar to dust it right over the cake, sprinkle right on top, and give that just looking professional, amazing chocolate torte. And voila! So, how would you like to try with these chocolate torte? Let us know in the comments below what you think about this. Give it a big thumbs up for everyone. As always, bon appetit! Did you enjoy this video? Let us know in the comments what you think about this. Check out these other recipes from In the Kitchen with Worldwide Campus on this playlist. Then be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified for our latest videos.